Welcome to Learning with Lewis. I'm Miss Lewis, and I got a problem that I'm going to need your help with today. I'm going to have a party for my daughter, and I went to the store. I got all these different types of candy, and I'm going to make these little bags for everyone. But I want to make sure that everybody gets the same amount. So I got this huge box of Pixie Stix. And before I could read the box and see how many were in the box, my daughter opened the box and sorted them all by color. And so now I don't know how many total Pixie Stix I have so that each of the 6 people that are coming to the party can get the same amount. So can you help me with that? Let's see. Check out this problem. Miss Lewis bought a box of Pixie Stix for a party. There are 5 purple, 8 blue, 9 pink, and 8 orange Pixie Stix in the box. She wants to split them equally between her 6 guests. How many Pixie Stix will each guest get? Well, I'm figuring that I could just look at all of these different ones I had and just put them together and count them. So I'm going to try and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So based upon what I have right here, there are 30 Pixie Stix. But how could I show this on paper? I can use my part whole model, and I can find out what the total or the whole amount is by adding up each one of the parts. And because I have 4 different colors, I have 4 different parts, where 5 of them are purple, 8 of them are blue, 9 of them are pink, and 8 of them are orange. So if I add 5 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8, then I should be able to find the total value or my unknown number. And so let's add. 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 plus 9 is 22. And then 22 plus 8 is 30. The same exact amount I got when I counted the Pixie Stix. So 30 is going to be my unknown number. And so now I know that there are 30 Pixie Stix. So now here we are to the second part of the problem, where we have to figure out now how many of those Pixie Stix are each guest going to get. So let's see. I can use my TSG organizer because whenever I'm trying to share something equally, it means that I'm doing division. And wherever there's division, there's multiplication. So my TSG organizer helps me to separate my total, the size of the groups, and the number of groups that I'm going to have. And so one thing that I do know for a fact is that there are 30 Pixie Stix. I'm going to abbreviate a little bit. So that means that this whole tape diagram has to represent 30 Pixie Stix. The size. I'm not really sure about the size of the group, but I do know how many groups there are, because I'm going to be sharing these 30 Pixie Stix equally between 6 guests. And so if I separate my tape diagram into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts, then each one of the units in my tape diagram now represents one of the guests at the party. And so now all I have to do is divide my 30 Pixie Stix between 6 guests, which means that I can write the equation that 30 divided by 6 is going to give me the unknown for this part of the problem. What do I know? I know that there are 36 Pixie Sticks, and I know that there are 6 guests. What I don't know is how many Pixie Sticks each guest is going to get. Well, how do you figure that out? What if I'm not very good with division? Could I use multiplication to help solve this? Of course, because again, wherever there's division, there's multiplication. So you could also say that 6 times some number is going to give me a total of 30. And so what number would make both of those equations true? And that is going to be how many Pixie Sticks each guest gets. So let me see, how could I do this? Okay, so I have 6 guests. And I can just give each guest a Pixie Stick until I don't have any more. And then I can see if each one of my guests is going to have the same exact amount. Because that's what I want. Because nobody wants to get a candy bag that's short of Pixie Stick. And so let's see. Oh, look at that. I divided them equally. And I can now see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each one of my groups, which means that each one of my guests will get 5 Pixie Sticks. Let's count and make sure we're right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So each guest will get 5 Pixie Sticks. Okay, now I'm ready to start making bags. But hold on. Now, Pixie Sticks are one of my kids' absolute favorite candies, right? And so she says that she has this friend that can eat Pixie Sticks really quickly. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what does that mean? So she says, well, Mom, he can eat about 1/4 of a Pixie Stick in 1 minute. And I'm like, no way. She said, yeah. She said, so Mom, guess how many Pixie Sticks he can eat in 2 whole minutes? And I'm like, how many? Let's figure it out. So, 2 Pixie Sticks here. Check out the question. Come see. It says one of the guests eats 1/4 of a Pixie Stick each minute. How long will it take to eat 2 Pixie Sticks? Well, here are my Pixie Sticks here. And if I split each one of these into 4 parts or fourths, I can count and see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fourths. So, if he can eat 1/4 in 1 minute, then he could probably eat 8 fourths in 8 minutes. Let's check and see. I have my diagrams that represent my 2 Pixie Sticks. We're talking about the exact same candy, the exact same size. And so my models represent 2 Pixie Sticks that are the exact same whole. And so if the guest eats 1/4 of a Pixie Stick each minute, then I am going to split each one of my Pixie Sticks into fourths. And since I know that each one of these parts is 1/4 of a whole, I'm going to label my unit fraction as 1/4 in each one of those for a couple of reasons. The main reason is because a unit fraction shows how much of the whole each unit is worth. And also, when I want to count my fourths, I want to make sure that I am counting by fourths and no other fraction or unit. So let's see how many minutes it's going to take him to eat 2 Pixie Sticks. Because 1/4 is 1 minute. So that would be 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. So what that means is it will take 8 minutes to eat 2 Pixie Sticks. Impressive. I'll have to come up with some type of game or challenge for that. See you guys next time on Learning with Lewis.